I'm one here who sits very skeptical of the Department of Health right now, very skeptical, and for that matter, leadership. We talk about we're not targeting our youth for vaccinations right now. Let me tell you, we are. And the Department of Health is targeting our youth. When you have advertisements like this, with a young girl with a patch on her arm, all smiling, we know how impressionable our young people are and wanting to fit in life. For a department in this state of ours, to make it seem like to be included, to be able to be on the football team or be on the girls' soccer team or to participate in band, that you get this shot so you won't miss any of yours, that's peer pressure applied by the state of Tennessee, by your department. Personally, I think it's reprehensible that we would do that to our youth in Tennessee. And for that matter, when you start talking about people who have not gotten the shot and they get COVID, there are people that have received the shot and gotten COVID. And we even segue further than that, talking about this emergency use vaccine. I can pull up, and I'm not going to tell you which one it is, but I pulled up just a normal diabetes medicine that's used right now. And there's a plethora of things that they disclose to the public that could be a side effect. We know that there's already across the world outbreaks of people who have gotten these vaccinations and have blood clots and health problems. But for some reason, there's no disclosure from the state of Tennessee about, hey, by the way, you could get this as a 14-year-old. You could go against your parents' wishes. You don't even know what you're putting in your body. And we don't even take the time to tell people the possible outcomes of these vaccines. There was a concert the other day right down here in Nashville by Miss Cyrus about people who've gotten vaccines. Now, that concert, trust me, was not targeted for someone like me, okay? It was targeted for our youth. And I'll bet you they had places there that you could get your vaccine from vaccine providers. When COVID first started, we were all sitting here back in March of 2020. And the numbers that we were hearing were frightening of what was going to happen. And when people started to come down with COVID, they started putting them on respirators. People started dying. I remember sitting up here and hearing that, Mr. So-and-so back in the district contracted COVID. He's in the ICU on a respirator. And I thought, oh, no. We found out it's not the right thing to do. And so we pivoted. We've never pivoted that there are other alternatives to the shot. It's you got to have the shot. And now it's to the point where we've got schools, colleges and universities here in Tennessee, public colleges and universities, saying you have to get the shot, or you got to wear a mask, or you may have to stay virtual. The CDC has just published a list, unvaccinated and vaccinated people, and the do's and don'ts, where you can go, where you can't go wearing a mask. We have put ourselves so far into a shell as a society, and we've let the government, and I remember Ronald Reagan saying the most fearful words in the world are, I'm here from the government and I'm here to help. We have let that happen in Tennessee to us, and there is absolutely no reason that we should allow that to happen and allow our Department of Health to lead the charge with the mature minor doctrine. And I'm going to disagree with you. I read the letter from Dr. Fiscus. I don't think she's here right now. Boy, I wish she was, because she may have not have said, go ahead and vaccinate these kids, but boy, she sure gave the roadmap on how to do it and get around it with the law. Unbelievable that would happen in our great state of Tennessee. And we would sit here and allow that to happen. I saw the response that you gave to Representative Smith, and I could go on.